Trigger warning. The following content may discuss sensitive topics such as mental health, abuse, violence. Please proceed with caution and take care of yourself. If you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to step away.
Were you still showing the light? Correct. Very well. So, just in case it's blurred on the right, there's his two accounts that he's relies on. The backup one, he did say he was deactivating it, but as we checked yesterday, it's still up. As you can see on the right and the left, he dresses and dresses, and he is a DJ. So if we go to, he goes by the name Dave, but his name's Dave, but he goes by the name Dave, but his name's Jonathan. If you call him Jonathan, he will immediately block you, or say his name's not Jonathan. So we're gonna have a look through a couple of news articles, and then show you his face to prove that this is him, to back it up. So I've got to be careful how I read, because obviously it's TikTok. But he is a convicted SO. And he basically was in a relationship. He traveled from Skegness to Wakefield to his boyfriend's house. That his boyfriend had children. At the time, he was a predator, and he still is. So, as you can read there, let me just zoom in. So, Salt stayed overnight on the first occasion, and then returned afterwards. And also he was... So he opened up 2 bank accounts, with informing authorities. He used a fake name to sell out a BT account, which was possibly what he's going by now, Dave. Then he was jailed for 3 years, and he's on the sex offenders register in 2017 for possession of decent images of children or photographs. All this can be found online, and what we do now, yeah, he does the buy and everything, and like what I just said earlier, Mike, if you call him Jonathan, he goes, no, my name's Dave, but it's not. On his profile, I think it's on his main, which is this one here. Which we do have a screenshot of, but anyone can check. And he says that he got a PC or something from a car view, and adding decent images of children on it, which he says he's innocent, which... Right, so that was David. He there's connections with obviously Newark and Lincoln. Yeah, you would report it. Yep. And he denies it. Well, Article 2 is basically the same, but this is from a site that is run by a couple of people, and this is their database. It's a shame the actual predator or offenders register isn't available publicly, because in America it is. To just give you more detail of what this guy has done. He's on the register for life, and he's on this app. Bear in mind. Yes, we do know that. We have contacted TikTok, because obviously their policies state that if you are on the offenders register, or you've committed something to do with a child, you are not allowed on this app. As you can see on the third paragraph, this one that I'm zooming into right now, tells you a bit more. We'll be careful what I read. So. And then what we'll do for the people that are just joining, we'll show you this is his main. We've already been to TikTok HQ, about the minor issue. They didn't seem to really care. I've got to be careful talking about TikTok on their app, but they seem to not care. They said that there is an online form that you can fill out. 99.9% of them, actually 50% of them get banned. If they've got an ID, fake ID, or the parent's ID, hold on, there. So this is his backup. See if I can zoom in. That's how much I can zoom in. But this was the yeah. So this was the video we were talking about, or I was talking about, which is actually on his backup. We don't have a screenshot. We forgot about it. As you can see, if you can read it, it says, want to clear one thing up now for everyone. In 2017, he got a PC from the tip, which was sold to a mate, which later found out to have bad images, aka explicit images of children. So, I'm just gonna quickly show the. Well, I thought I had two together. Well, I'll have to show them separate. So that's his. Yeah, you will see that. So that is his main for any parents in here that want to block him on their child's devices, or for the awareness teams out there. He has blocked us on both our main accounts, but other teams like you guys and in our team, we can still see us live. So that was Jonathan. One, yeah, you can share this to your page, because we said it early on. Every single person we're exposing today, which is 4, will be, they are actually now on our page. And I can't remember if I was showing the backup, which is that one there. So obviously he's got connections to Lincoln and Newark. Right. So we're going to move on to the second one. I'm just going to balance the screen out so I can get rid of them ready. Right. So this guy goes live on TikTok, and he's from Ireland. Shane, his name is. He still goes by the name Shane. This was sent to us. They don't want to be named. As you can see, we've got a document called links. This is up in our link tree in deep dives for anyone to see. The others, not sure about. But Shane here was jailed for assaulting a woman in a changing room. So I'll just let you read that. And the victim was putting on a swimsuit. And he goes live on TikTok, like Jonathan, like nothing happened. Yep, he's still on the app. And he's roaming like Jonathan, roaming around the app, like nothing happened. And this is why we started to do awareness in life, because it can reach more people than and then post stuff. We will show you his account after, even though it's on the right, if you can see that. Obviously, he was jailed for 18 months, and then carrying out another assault within 12 months. Oh, and that's the link which is available. Right. So what there when it loads is his TikTok. He is on all platforms, including Spotify and I think Apple Music, and he does release music. Haven't heard it. Don't want to hear it. So that was his. I'll keep up for a minute. That's his Facebook. If that location is right, we are unaware, but Limerick Island. Depends what they say. But TikTok does have a thing in their guidelines that if you have been convicted of crimes like this, you are not allowed on their app. Yet again, we have contacted TikTok, but we have no response as of yet. So that's his Facebook, that's his Instagram, and then if your child has friends, that's his friends. Then also, that's his underneath by the bio. That is his Facebook as well. It'd be different as well as if he's in Ireland. And then that's his YouTube. Which hasn't been acted on now for 11 months, but you could. Right, does anyone have any questions about Jonathan or Shane forgot to do it for Jonathan. Let's put it in the comments. We're going to address some after this awareness as well that we are concerned about. What's up? What other country is he in? Just so we can get it out of there. Does anyone have any questions? Okay. What would those are violent Sharia? Next one, most people will know. Yes, Shane did get charged. The next one, he's not, well, we haven't seen him live, but he has been live in the past, which is this person. This is a trigger warning. Yes, Shane did get charged twice. So, they are now living in Spain. Happily trying to live their life. We haven't seen them live in a while, but they are still active on one of their accounts, which is Jade UK 1. So we got 3 articles on her. One of them, or 2 of them, I think, is the public offenders register, which is run from the media. So, there are as well another account, but she claims to say it's a scam account, but who knows? There's a lot of awareness on her on this app, which is great. So she changed, he changed his identity due to this, but then was exposed under Jade Parham. He was jailed for 9 years for dumping a lady in a field after doing, we can't say the word, but it was on the screen a minute ago. Which is it's very true, the warning. The bottom. He then drove off and left her in the field. We're unaware that if Jade is on the Spain database, but she's definitely on the UK one. But that's probably why she's moved to Spain to try to live a normal life, which predators don't deserve. as you see in the bottom of that screenshot, he was told that he'd remain on the S offenders register and stay on it for life. So that is a really big trigger warning, that one. So this is on Facebook from the exact same people that we've just shown that were on that website. As you can see, it says 10K. I think she recently got banned when she got found out, or deleted her account. So there's that one. And that link takes you to the first one that we just shown. And then 2 or 3. So this one is another public site that was run by the media, that if you've got some on you and it gets sent to these people, they will upload. She was sentenced to 9 years in 2015 for brutal attempt of I don't know if she's still pre-op, but it says here as well. She's another one that denies doing it, like they all do. And there's a picture of him, Jason. Just so you're all aware, just in case he decides to change again. You know. But yeah, this one is a very trigger one, and I'm not reading anything out. Or is it? They're not normal-minded. Right, so you got a couple more screenshots to show. It's easy to show like this, then going on to the website. And if any parents are in here, the both of talents is on the right. Feel free to screen shot that. And like Jason, Jonathan, and like Shane, they're all on our page. Not recent. You scroll down, you will see them. I was trying to scroll them. So and it confirms it again that he's on the offenders register for life and will stay on it. Right. So we're gonna move. Coming on the last one already, kind of years. So I'm gonna go blind with them. But actually, before we move on, has anyone got any questions about Jason or Jade that wants me to try and answer? Did anyone got any questions? Or did not cover up? Okay. Right. Let's move on to the last one. And then we got a bit of a rant, still. So, this is another one. This one is got a private account, and we've never seen him live. But this was sent to us again. This one is a trigger warning. It kind of involves a child, but it doesn't, and you will see why. And this one, we've left it to last, which we should have done it first because this is less trigger warning. So as you can see, just to confirm, identical to the one on the right. So this one is in Plymouth. So obviously, a 7-year-old child was in the room, or in the next room, whilst Luke did this. And this happened in 2022. I know someone else exposed this person as well, for Luke. That's why he went private. But his account's still active, and yet again, we've contacted TikTok, and there are no reply. Should have warned him for that one. And obviously, Luke was confronted by his mum, which prompted her to tell him that she was going to call the police. But then he was arrested and charged with criminal damage and assault. Movie kill. Should warn him for that one as well. If anyone is affected, you can message us. We will point you in the right direction of where to go or support you in general. I think this is the same one as him. Yeah, it's the same one. And he had no remorse. Especially him being on a child's app. Should be concerning. Right. And that is it for Luke. And that is it for this awareness. So I'm going to move back to the side. And then what I'm going to do is resize that. Resize the next one. So does anyone have any questions regarding the link one? You haven't do, alright? But we're going to fit the other one. Okay, so we're just going to have a quick run that we I've seen on this app, we've seen quite a lot of awareness teams screen recording children that have been in people's lives and uploading them to this app. Yeah, their faces may be hidden. Their profile pictures may be hidden, but you're putting children still at risk. And we've also seen, I think it was yesterday or the day before, someone came to in a prejudice thing with gifts on. We were blocked on one account from the live and then muted on every other account that we have. So I don't know the person's in there that was came to, and I doubt, but it's very concerning that people are having gifts on whilst came to in. Can I see the name? What name? It's really concerning that people are countering stings with gifts on. Yeah, I understand that. So good awareness because it's getting onto a big Cam2 page. But yeah, Magpie's just put he was Cam to him. And it's not only the first time he's done it. Yeah, you're profiting off Predator or PDF. Which is bad. And it's not only that, as I just go back to the people stream recording children and uploading them, you're still putting children at risk. And we just want to clear up a couple more things. I don't know if people can remember, we took a couple of days break from this app because we were being attacked by a certain, they're not an awareness team, but they class themselves an awareness team. Yeah, they are. We've seen quite a lot. We just want to clear some rumors up that people have made from us. We have no longer been, or no longer, like we haven't been police officers. We've never been a predator hunter team. And what was the other one? We're not a troll group. Yes, we're very precise to what we expose because we want to protect our accounts. This is like our 5th account. For like 3 years, I think, on this app. But we keep losing them. They ban the wrong accounts TikTok. But there's the 4 that we were exposed. We were only going to do 1 today, but they were very short. So we decided to do 4 instead. It was going to be 5, and the Jonathan one was going to be longer. Someone was supposed to send us voice notes of him actually saying he didn't do it, and then confess him and saying he did do it. But the person hasn't sent us because we were originally going to do it Sunday. So before we end this live, does anyone have any questions about any of them? This will be uploaded to YouTube separately. The Jonathan one is already on there, but the rest are not. I think I've cleared everything and said everything that we want to say. Alright, so we're going to end this live. We've got a couple of lives to be shared in. So, we'll probably see you in a live. As always, this will be uploaded to YouTube separately. So Shane will have a video, Luke will have a video, Jason will have a video. And if you come in halfway through, then you can catch up on the